Friends, sometimes whenever I upload videos on grammar, I think some students are asking me to teach tenses. Really, it is very important aspect. Everybody must be aware of tenses. Actually, I made a video, but long back I made it. But again, I will upload one more video on tenses. The most important aspect in English grammar is tense. We already learned tenses in our previous class, but again we will learn. It's very important part, not only in spoken English, for writing and for examination point of view also. It's very important. So let us learn tense. We need not feel tensed to learn tenses. See, we learned all grammar. In grammar, verb is very important part of speech. Without verb, we cannot frame any sentence. Even verbs themselves give some sense. Come, go, give, speak, run. All these words convey sense. These are called verbs. So without verbs, we cannot frame any sentence. So let us know what is verb. First of all, we must know what is verb, because everybody gets confused in the definition of verb. Everybody thinks verb is the word which speaks about our action. Whenever we define verb, how do we define it? Verb is considered as an action word, but we have to define verb as an action word as well as it tells position and also possession. How? Let us know. Now, listen carefully. See, my father is an advocate. Does the sentence have any verb? It doesn't have any verb. It looks like that because there is no action word. But here, my father is an advocate. In that, is said to be verb because it tells the position of your father. So when you define verb, you have to define it in a different way. Another example is, I have a car. Here, is there any verb? Action word is not there. But here, you have to consider have as verb because it tells possession. So whenever you define verb, you have to define it in such a way. Verb speaks not only action but also position and possession. Sentence. Look at these sentences given here. He speaks English fluently. You can definitely say the word speaks is verb because it tells action. When you come to the second sentence, my father is a doctor, there is no action word. So you may get confused. Here the word is verb because it tells position. When you come to the third sentence, I have a car, there is no action word. But here the word have indicates possession. So how can we define verb now? Verb not only tells action but also tells position and possession. All be forms like am, is, are, was, were, all these come under primary auxiliaries because they are used as main verbs and also as auxiliary verbs or helping verbs. Similarly, have, has, had also come under primary auxiliaries. We learned this in previous class. So here have, has, had can be used as main verbs and also as auxiliary verbs. As far as these two sentences are concerned, here the word is or have are used as main verbs. We know that tenses are mainly categorized into three: present tense, past tense and future tense. And in present tense, we have all four forms. What are those? Simple present, present continuous, present perfect continuous. Even in past and future also the same. What is simple present? You have to devote more time on simple present because simple present tense is used for habitual actions, regular happenings. And also, whenever we talk about proverbs, great sayings, and facts, all these we use simple present tense. Suppose you have the habit of making daily activities, and these daily activities should be written only in simple present tense. So let us learn everything with examples. We will learn all 12 tenses and their structures in our next class. Till then, bye. Thank you.